Hello everyone. So I hope everybody had a great time this weekend and also got to enjoy some eclipse energies. Even if you weren't in the path of totality, I hope that you got to take a little time to just enjoy the unique energies that were in the air. You have to admit that it was a very unique time in history that we get to enjoy, right? So it was interesting because right through Arkansas here in the central area, we got to experience the totality. So all I had to do is stand outside in my yard and see this spectacular, really cool thing. And my husband caught a pretty cool video of it, and I'll splice that in here somewhere so you can kind of see approximation of what we saw. The camera just cannot capture how it was, but it'll be close enough that you'll be able to see how neat it was. Anyway, I wanted to also get on here and show some of the pendants that I have in the shop. Some of these are some of the early iterations while I was still getting used to it, so some may have bubbles here and there, and it doesn't affect their strength at all. It's just cosmetic, of course. So I'm showing a few of those and some of the newer ones that I've perfected, and I do plan to do more, but just have to hang tight on that because I've got a lot of irons in the fire at the moment, but I do plan to get back to that very, very soon. I also pulled a couple of cards for us, and I just pulled those right before I got on here, and it's really interesting because the first card I got was Restriction Joy Guides. Look at that. So what this tells me is that we're being called to have more joy in our lives and quit being such stick in the mud. And that's for me as well, because I'm the world's worst about being so serious about everything. So we just need to take a little more time to play. Which, interestingly enough, the second one that I pulled is Bat Spirit. If you can see that. A rebirth is assured. Absolutely. So, the cards for this week is find more joy. Take time to find joy. Let yourself out of the cage. Life is too short to be so strict with ourselves. And that spirit says that a rebirth is assured, and I know that a lot of you guys, I know I have been feeling that there's been a lot of energy stirred up. There's been a lot of really strange synchronicities happening, and some really strange, I don't know what you would call them, bleed through of timelines or dimensions. I don't know exactly. If you guys have any stories about weird things that have been going on in the past few weeks, I would love to hear those, because I have some of my own that I may tell in due time. But in any case, things are getting really interesting around here, and so we need to take the time to find that joy in just being here, even in the uncomfortableness and the pain of it. We are here, and we are here to experience things. And so don't lock yourself up. Find that joy. So here's some of the pendants that are available and a little clip of the really cool solar eclipse. I love you guys. Till later. Bye. There's some different options. This is a copper. This is aluminum. I really like this one. It looks like a mountain. It's a copper. a copper ring, moldavite. It's got a bubble on the back. I've gotten a lot better. I don't get bubbles nearly as often. So you can see the bubble on the back there. It doesn't affect the way the energy flows or anything like that. It's just purely cosmetic. Hello everyone, I hope you guys had the opportunity to see the eclipse, and if it wasn't in your area, if you got to feel it at least. It was pretty magical. I may insert a bit of camera footage in this video so you can see kind of what we were seeing here. It was pretty cool. Alright, so I wanted to show a few of the pendants here that I have available, and I will be making more, but these are the ones that are made at the moment. I wanted to show the two different sizes. This one is 25 millimeter. It's ammonite with abalone shell and a crinoid star. It's a little bigger, it's 30 millimeter, and it is crinoid star. The opal in there, it's a lab created opal, but it's very beautiful. They use a lot of the same elements to create it. And this is a ammonite. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? You trying to help out? You better keep your little paws to yourself. Anyway, you can see the difference between the two here. I can coordinate this. So this one is about 5 millimeter difference in the two of these. And it's really not that much heavier. Just a little bigger. This is an SBB coil. I put at least one in each of these. I've been trying to fit two. I really like to do two. This is a meteorite. This is one of my earlier ones. It has a few bubbles in it, I believe. Not too many, though. Let's see if I can get a closer look here. Yeah, there's a bubble right there. I was using a resin that was a little thicker, so it allowed for that little bubble to form there. It doesn't change the properties at all. It's really not noticeable when you're wearing it. Got the copper beads, some rainbow opal, and a meteorite matrix on the back, and the SBB coil is in the middle. What are you doing, kitty? Kitty, what are you doing? Oh goodness. These are stainless steel. This is copper. Let's see the difference between them. And I'm going to have both sizes in the stainless steel and the copper. At the moment, I think I just have the 30 millimeter in the stainless steel. But I'm planning to get some copper. This one is the Ankh. And it's in stainless steel, 25 millimeter. You can see the matrix on the back. There's a coil in the middle and a meteorite and a genuine yellow opal. You can see the beautiful matrix in the front. It's got the rainbow opal and willow opal. It does have a coil in it, it's just hidden in the middle. I was toying with, was I going to show the coil? Was I going to put the coil in the middle? This is shungite. All of them have this shungite in it. You just can't see it. If you have the coil on the outside, then you can't see the shungite as much. I mix it into the matrix there. It's a nice little simple one, stainless steel. Playing with some square aluminum to make diamond shaped. Turned out really nice. There's a small coil in the back there. Meteorite, moldavite, vivianite, some stainless steel beads. You see how it sticks up from the matrix there? Be a little careful with this one because it could actually cut you. Well, actually, I don't think it would cut you, but it is glass, so exercise caution. I wouldn't be scraping it against your face or anything. This one reminds me of a dragon. It's got the meteorite and rainbow opal eyeball, and it's got peridot all around the edge. Aluminum. It's got all the cool elements in there. It does have a bubble right there. This is one of my first ones when I was still discovering how to do this right. It doesn't take away from the energy of the piece. It's just cosmetic. Here's one that I hand formed. So it's a little bit wonky, but it has its charm. There's a crinoid star there in the middle. There's some peridot, some rainbow opal. You can see the coil there on the back. This is a nice small one. This one is a little smaller than the 25 millimeter, as you can see. Chuck, Kitty. And it's got moldavite, you see the green, vivianite, copper. It has a heart-shaped meteorite. And then the bezel is diamond-shaped. And I poured the resin a little above the, I was experimenting, poured it a little above the bezel. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. It's not quite perfect, but I wanted to cover it completely. And there's the back. It's a bit wonky. There's a little chunk taken out. These were early makes, so they do have quirks. Here's one of the designs I started with playing with. This is a large Pecos diamond. I actually dug this in Roswell, New Mexico. That was fun. Going through the desert, picking up diamonds. So there's copper beads all around. There's a copper ring. There's an aluminum coil. And then I wrapped it in a copper wire. That's kind of a funky little piece. And then here's another one. The early ones. Focus. So inside there is Pecos diamond, peridot all around, and then we have copper, we have aluminum, some more copper back there, and then this is wood. backing here. That was kind of cool. I didn't bring the heart one out here, but I have that in another video that I'll put in here. Anyway, these are the ones that I have at the moment. I will be making more just as soon as I get a little bit of time to play with it. Thanks so much for joining me, and if you feel drawn to this particular pendant, just send me a message. I'm going to have it up on Etsy here pretty soon, where it can be purchased, or if you feel drawn to these types of pendants and you want me to create one for you, or just if you have any questions, just let me know. But thanks you guys. Till later.